I have been having a good night so far. I had a Jura 14 rye cask finish, and it was too spicy. I modified it slightly with some Lagavulin Offerman Edition char cask, 11-year-old, which helped it, but it didn't change the finish. It was still a spicy finish. The next one was a beautiful, wonderful Craigellachie 17, and those videos would have gone public last week. Now I have a third whiskey of the night. This is Lindores, but not just any Lindores. This is the Friar John Core Cask Strength Congregation Chapter 1. It's bottled at 60.2% alcohol by volume, so I made sure I had a spoon along to add water. And I have a glass of water too, full to the brim. What else? This is from the Sister Spirit Stills, Friar John Core, Lindores Abbey Distillery, Newburgh, Fife. It also says here, cask type, bourbon, sherry, shaved toasted Richard, and Montbazillac. It's been a while since I had a Montbazillac. Was that I'm not too sure. I know it was an Isla whiskey, but was it Kilchoman? Or was it Bunnahabhain? I forget. And the barley region is Fife. It's also from Fife. Distilled and bottled in Scotland by the Lindores Distilling Company Limited. Friar John Core. And over here, Lindores Abbey. Yeah. Okay, what's it say on the back here? Friar John Core, Chapter 1. A limited batch of vatted casks, bottled at natural cask strength with no chill filtration. By purchasing this bottle, you have contributed to the preservation of Lindores Abbey, the spiritual home of Scotch whiskey. Thank you. Okay. Great. I wonder if I'll be able to get a Chapter 2 next year or something like that. This is going to be something momentous. I've only had one Lindores Abbey whiskey before in the past, and I quite liked it. And it didn't take long for it to disappear. This is your, natural cork, but it just slipped right out of there without much effort. Okay. Let's pour a wee dram of this Lowland special. That's probably enough at 60.2%. I wonder what it's going to drink like. And that's a loose cork. It doesn't even pop. Yeah. Well, hopefully that'll seal it well enough. Okay. On the nose. I get wood. I get dark dried fruits. I get a bit of an alcohol nip. And I guess it's getting to the point where the high alcohol content will rather anesthetize my nose instead of carrying the flavors along. But it smells good so far. There's sherry notes. There's caramel. There's, ooh, a little bit harsh. A little bit excessive. I shouldn't take such big inhalations of this stuff. Okay, caramel. Fruity. Dark ripe fruits. Sherry. This is going to be complex. And it's sherry without any trace of sulfur. Oh, and different fruits as well. Oh, this smells amazing. The longer I nose it, the better it gets. This is wonderful. So it's ex-bourbon, ex-sherry, STR, and Montbazillac. What was the Montbazillac? Oh, I forget. I'll have to look back in my archives to see which video had a Montbazillac finish, or was aged in Montbazillac for that matter. Could it have been a Port Charlotte? Now I'll have to check my videos to see what it was, because my own memory is not so good. I mean, I'm almost 60 years old here. And there are times when I have senior moments, yes. Even though I don't consider myself a senior until I've turned 65. We have exactly 5.5 years to go. But this does smell good. Oh, wow. There's caramel along with the fruits. Oh, it's amazing. I'm going to have to try it, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be kind of hot. At 60.2%. But you know, if I inhale just a little bit at a time, this is heavenly. Like I said, so far I have enjoyed Lindores. Let's get some more water to dilute. Okay. Oh, I can't get enough of this nose. It's amazing. Oh, such a tiny sip brings with it so much flavor. This is like concentrated. Concentrated. Just a, oh, very highly concentrated. I'm going to give it just a little bit of water. See what that does to it. Will it be opening up the whiskey? Or will it be diluting it? It could use, I don't think it needs opening up, but it needs some dilution. Because it's strong. Oh, nose is even more fabulous with a few drops of water. Oh, this is wonderful. Bit of barrel char. Intense ripe fruits. Intense. Now I'm getting a bit of a citrus note too. It's like oranges. Oh. Oh, this is going to be a fine one. What did I pay? Let's see now. Lindores Abbey, $125.99. So 12 and 6. Another 18, 19, $20 of taxes. Yeah, so 126 and 18, 144, about $145 out the door. And there's no age statement, but it is a special cask strength Lindores, aged in 4 different kind of casks, and the bottle is dark and frosted, and you can't see anything through that. It's dark. You don't know the fill level. You have no idea. If you want to know how much you got left, you might as well decant it into something else. Oh, now it's getting a little more civilized. It's got the same nosing notes of beautiful dark ripe fruits. A little bit of caramel. There's something else. A little bit of chocolate. Tootsie Roll chocolate, maybe. Cocoa powder, maybe. Along with those heavy, ripe fruits. It's definitely more appealing now that I added a bit of water. Let's have a sip. Oh yeah. This is much easier to take with a bit of water. It still has a very sweet finish. It's all right all the way through. Maybe that's just a high alcohol content, making it seem like a sweet finish on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I think it might need a little bit more water. I'll give it a little bit more. There, that's a bit more. Yeah, cask strength, 60.2%. It can only benefit from a bit of water. I don't know what the alcohol level is now, but if I can get it down to about 48, 50%, that should be the sweet spot. Oh. Oh, nice. There's quite a bit of an oak note now. Bit of orange citrus. A little bit of dark ripe fruits. But now the oak is asserting itself more I'm getting some tannins. I'm still getting some dark, ripe fruits, but they're not as much in the forefront as they were. Now they're stepping back a little bit and letting the oak speak. Those STR casks, by the way, yeah, they should assert themselves. And the blending of sherry and Montbazillac and ex-bourbon and STR is just simply wonderful. Oh, yeah, I could nose this forever. This is wonderful. So it's like a special limited edition, this chapter 1 of Friar John Core. Oh, I got it dialed into perfection now. I guess it's at about 54, 55%, maybe a bit lower. It's still a bit hot on the finish, but that does not detract from the pleasure that I'm getting out of this dram. Ooh. I'm not going to just down this one. I'm going to take a wee sip, and then I'm going to savor it while I edit. Slancheva.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.